Namaskar friends, I'm Gangeshwar Rao. Today for the new members, I'm going to make a very short video for wellness secrets. Let's look at what are the, these 9 root causes for all health problems. See, when diseases broadly manifest when the cells start dysfunctioning due to inadequacies in blood. What are the why blood is very important, friends? Because that's what it carries all the nutrients, all the hormones and all. When there is some sort of deficiency in the whatever is happening in the blood, and there is toxins, and these two create a huge chemical reactions, and it does hormonal imbalances. Physical activity, lack of physical activity, degeneration is something, use it or lose it. Chronic stress. These are the broad points. But let's look at quickly what are those things which are affecting our health. Lack of hydration, constipation, inflammatory processed packaged foods and stimulants, and lack of nutritious food. See, we are only ending up taking junk food, not taking the nutritious food. Sedentary lifestyle, no exercise, lack of minimum 7 hours sleep in the night, very important. Poor mind management and chronic stress. And this insulin resistance is a parameter which requires to be checked. Anybody who has insulin resistance are bound to be getting into health problems. And then D vitamin and B12. In my last 3 years research and looking at more than 200 to 300 reports, I find that majority of the people have this deficiency. Now, look at friends, this constipation is the mother of most diseases. This is where the complete food is processed and digested and assimilated and eliminated. If these waste is not discharged, you will have unhealthy gut. So we will look at that. And then frequent eating and refined carbohydrates over the years cause insulin resistance. See, if somebody is eating regularly high carb foods and a number of times more, over the years he is bound to get insulin resistance. So this test is not being checked regularly in the medical, comprehensive health checkups and all. So this causes a huge, you don't know what's happening in your body. Insulin resistance can cause all these problems: heart disease, dementia, diabetes, fatty liver, various things. So now let's look at uniqueness of every human being. See, one diet suits for somebody, same diet is not giving good results. What is the reason, friends? Every human is unique and are differing in, look at the various parameters. There are different age, sex, genes, BMI, height to weight ratio, metabolic health, liver health, gut health, acidity levels, degree of insulin resistance, stress levels, activity levels, so whether they're active or not, food habits, people having different environment. If they're supposed staying in a place, in a factory environment where there's a lot of pollution and all that, social and economic conditions. So please don't jump into any diet plan unless you verify it, friends. So changes in type of food. What are the type of food? SAD means standard American diet. It's a diet recommended by the American government. Somebody talks about low carbon, high fat food, ketogenic food, plant-based whole food. These are the few of the foods I've suggested. Suppose you are changing from your whatever food you are taking, you move to something else. So look at it. Frequency of eating. Somebody says you take 6 meals a day. I was just listening, so many expert doctors, they suggest take 6 small meals a day. Why, in my opinion, the 6 small meals a day has been promoted very strongly by this food industry, so that the number of times more you eat, it's a big business for them. And somebody suggests 1 meal a day, and somebody suggests 2 meals only when you're hungry. So what to choose? So it all depends on this uniqueness of everybody. Then fasting and eating window. Somebody says you can eat 8 hours window, 16 hours fasting. Somebody says 12 hours, 12 hours. Right? So then in terms of, somebody talks about calories. So you must take 2,500 calories. Otherwise, you will have a problem. Somebody suggests 1,500 calories. So what to follow can make a huge impact based on the above factors. So hence certain diet plans give good results to a few people and not so good results to others. So most of the diets help in losing weight. Remember, friends, any diet you pick it up and follow sincerely, you're bound to lose weight. So underweight people, aged people, and people with chronic lifestyle diseases under medication should consult their doctors before adopting changes in diet plans. So they just don't jump it. And now what do we do? Suppose you've chosen a diet and you're following it. So whenever one chooses food habits, listen to your body, track your 12 health parameters, and make appropriate timely changes. If you miss that bus, you will get into bigger problem. So be watchful of this, friends. Now let's look at it, friends. So how do we get rid of all these root causes, what we said, in one simple, healthy daily schedule? What it does, this daily schedule will improve your gut health and will improve your insulin sensitivity. Let's look at it, friends. So immediately after wake up, one hour time you get up, drink 1 liter warm water or normal water or hot water, and then focus on your stomach and walk inside the house with the main object of going to the toilet. There's nothing else. When urgent, go for the first bowel movement. Practice after that, you can brush, bathe, or whatever you want to do, you can do. Try and do 15 minutes of pranayama, abdominal breathing, after first bowel movement. So this will enhance your prana shakti. Then you can go for a 45 minutes brisk walk, friends. After the first bowel movement, a lot of people just go out for the first walking and come back. Don't do that. It's a simple technique. Drink 1 liter water, focus on your stomach, you'll be able to go to the toilet. Then you go for a 45 minutes brisk walk. You can do whatever you want. You can do steps climbing, you can do yoga, you can do resistance weight, whatever is your choice, friends. Once you come back from home after the walk, come back home, just take 5 minutes rest and drink again 1 liter water, and then after the walk, and then focus on your stomach and walk inside the house. When urgent, go for the second bowel movement. So now what happened, friends? In the morning itself, you have taken 2 installments of 1 liter water each time, and you are able to go to the 2 toilets. This would make sure that your gut is absolutely healthy and clean. Now, in case of constipation, people are no such habits, so you can use enema, right? And people who don't have a habit of drinking water in the morning, don't jump every first day itself 1 liter. Keep gradually improve. If you've got any difficulties, you're always welcome to speak to me. I can give you tailor-made suggestions to people. Avoid processed and packaged foods, animal-based foods, stimulants like coffee, tea, alcohol, etc. So you decide, friends. If you are so much habituated, cut down. Reduce it to the frequency, reduce the quantity. Over a period of time, your goal should be to avoid it, right? Then now is the big thing, friend. I am suggesting eat only twice in a day when you are hungry and maintain the same timings. See what happens, friends. If you're eating 6 times a day, every time you eat, the body is going to absorb it, and then you have elevated sugar levels. To reduce the sugar, the insulin has to be also produced heavily. So there is a big process happening over the years, high sugar levels and high insulin. But whenever you check your blood sugar, you'll find your sugar levels are absolutely normal. Why? It is because insulins are high. See, many times, friends, somebody asks you, say, I live in Chennai in a summer. Somebody calls me, asks them, hey, friend, what is the temperature in Chennai? So I am sitting in my hall and I look at my air conditioner and the temperature is showing 16 degree or 18 degree. I tell them 18 degree temperature. So is the temperature 18 degree in Chennai in summer, friend? No. The temperature outside is different, inside is different. Outside could be about 38, 40 degrees, but inside, because of the air conditioner, the temperature is only 16 or 18. Similarly, friend, when you check the blood sugar alone, you are checking a controlled parameter. That means the insulin has worked hard and bring the temperature, bring the sugar level down. So actually speaking, you must check what is the outside temperature and what is the inside temperature, how much conversion it is doing it, right, friends? So insulin, fasting insulin is very, very important criteria. If you're only checking the fasting sugar, you are not knowing the true aspect of your health. So eat only twice. When you eat only 2 times, friend, you will not be able to. 2 times only you are going to, increase your sugar levels and the insulin will work, and this will improve Let me repeat, friend, eating only twice in a day will improve your insulin sensitivity. Insulin sensitivity is the secret of your longevity, friends. That will make sure that you are healthy, and then your health span also will improve. Now, what happens, friends? Nothing in between two meals except water. Remember, friends, don't put anything in the mouth other than water. Anything else one puts in the mouth is food. Friends, if you put any food other than water, your entire digestive system has to work. I would like to give a small example, friend. If a mixie, in a mixie, you put one spoonful of, say, masala to grind, or you put full jar, you have to put it on. Similarly, when you put one spoonful of food, then it requires the complete digestion. The stomach has to work. When the stomach works, see, you are putting such a large stomach, you are putting one small biscuit or chocolate you ate. So look at the number of times you are putting it on and off. So it's absolutely essential. Other than water, nothing is to be taken. I always tell people, if your favorite God appears to you and offers his prasadam, accept it, thank him, eat along with your meal. If you can make this simple change, it can make a huge impact in your health side. Don't drink water 20 minutes before eating food, while eating, and until 2 hours after eating. So it's a very, very essential thing. A lot of people have the wrong habit of drinking water while eating, and drink water and immediately sit for food. And after finishing the eating, also they drink water. Don't do that, friends. Because once you put the food and water inside, your digestive process will get affected. Now what we have already taken 1 liter immediately after wake up, and after exercise you took 1 more liter, and balance 1 to 2 liters. Friends, you take between two meals in installments, right? Only the first time and second time you are consuming the water in bulk. But otherwise, after that, you don't need to do that. You can just take the whole day between 1 to 2 liters. I would suggest plan for 4 liters of water, friend. That would be good in the summer conditions. It could go slightly up also, no issue. But in cold countries, you decide. But 3 is absolutely minimum. Now practice daily meditation, prayer, laughter, gratitude, and charity. So there are so many programs where you need to make sure that in a day you have these things incorporated in your daily schedule. 7 hours deep sleep, absolutely non-negotiable, friends. People who are working night duties, I really feel for them. And please find, whenever you find a different job, kick out that job and go to the daytime working. Because this one criteria can make a huge impact in your health in a negative way. Learn mind management and stress management, friend. You can attend the Isha Inner Engineering program. You can learn about mind management and stress management. Fasting once in a fortnight when you are healthy is absolutely beneficial. It will improve your immunity, friends. Lankanam means whenever you are sick, the body is telling you that it is giving you body pains, no appetite, you are having fever, cold, cough, running nose, various other symptoms are there. Lot of people, what we do, we try to correct the symptoms. You see, we don't want the temperature, so we put a tablet. We have a cold, we want to stop the cold. Don't do that. Initial period. So body is trying to throw out all the waste from your body. So they cooperate with the body, support the body by not eating food, rest and do the fasting. You can have honey and lemon water, you can have coconut water, and you can stay 1 or 2 days and see. Track your 12 key health parameters. It's very, very important. So you know where how you are progressing. So check your parameters, these 12 parameters, which I will mention it in the later slide, and track it. Now look at it, friend. This is where you are. If you're insulin sensitive, it improves your health span. What are the best thing below 1.5 is the insulin sensitivity. HbA1c, the 3 months average sugar, it should be below 5.6. If anybody has high insulin level, we have seen that, friends. All the lifestyle disorders can come. I'm talking to one person who is about 62 years old. He's about 90 kg weight. He says, no, I have only the blood pressure and I'm taking medicine last 15 years. Friend, let me tell you, if he checks his uh, fasting insulin and checks his insulin resistance, I'm sure he will be way, way high. See, blood pressure is not per se a problem, friend. Blood pressure, body is very intelligent. Body knows how much blood pressure a person requires. Say, for example, I'm following all this lifestyle, and when at one time, about few years ago, about 8 years ago, my blood pressure used to be 140/90. Right now, my blood pressure is 90/60. That was with medication. Now, why my body has chosen to be 90 by 60 or 100 by 70 in that range? Because that's sufficient. So blood, so very essential, friends. You need to check these things. Now, these are the few people who had benefited by following this particular daily schedule in the last few years. I've just shown some of the photographs. And this is what is me, friends, about 8 years ago. Look at my parameters. Absolutely, all these 12 are out of the track. These are the ideal range, friend. So this is what I have achieved in 4 months, and I'm maintaining the last 8 years, friend. So please track your parameters, focus on these things, and I'm sure you will benefit. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health, friend. Please, if anybody new members, you can watch a lot of videos up there in my channel. I've been giving this training free of cost to people, and I have absolutely no commercial motive. And I'm passionate because I did not know these fundamentals almost up to my age 56. It's very sad situation. So that's why I keep on chasing people, advising them to study. Only knowledge and then coupled with your discipline, you can become healthy friends. Thank you very much.